Numbers chapter 4. The Kohathites, said to Moses and Aaron. Census of the Kohathites branch of the Levites by their clans and families. Count all the men from 30 to 50 years old of age who come to serve in the work at the tent of meeting. This is the work of the Kohathites at the tent of meeting, the care of the most holy things. When the camp is to move, Aaron and his sons are to go in and take down the shielding curtain and put it over the ark of the covenant law. Then they are to cover the curtain with a durable leather. Spread a cloth of solid blue over that and put the poles in place. Over the table of the presence they are to spread a blue cloth and put on it the plates, dishes, and bowls, and the jars for drink offerings. The bread that is continually there is to remain on it. They are to spread a scarlet cloth over them, cover that with the durable leather, and put the poles in place. They are to take a blue cloth and cover the lampstand that is for light, together with its lamps, its wick trimmers and trays, and all its jars for the olive oil used to supply it. Then they are to wrap it and all its accessories in a covering of the durable leather and put it on a carrying of the spread a blue cloth that with holes clay oil used for ministering in the sanctuary, wrap them in a blue cloth, cover them with a robe, not to remove the ashes, rub salt, spread a cloth over it. Then they are to place on it all the utensils used for many including the bowls, shovels, and sprinkling bowls. Over it, the covering of the in place. Are the Kohathites to come and do the carrying, but they must not touch the holy things or die. The Kohathites are to carry those things are innovated. Eleazar, son of Aaron, the priest, is to have charge the oil, incense, the regular grain offering, and the anointing oil, be in charge of the entire tabernacle and everything including the gold. The Kohathites are not and not like they come in the most do this for them. Aaron and his sons are to go into the sanctuary, find to each man his work and what he is to do. But the Kohathites must not go in to look at the things, even for a moment, or they will die. The Gershonites, the Lord take a census also of the Gershonites by their clans. Count all the men from 30 to 50 years old come to serve the tent of meeting. This is the service of the they are to carry the of the tabernacle, its covering and its outer covering of durable leather curtains for the entrance to the entrance to the courtyard, the ropes, and all the equipment for the carrying or doing other work is to be done under the direction of Aaron and his sons. You shall of Ithamar, son of Aaron, rights by their clans and families, 30 to 50 years of age, who come as part of all their service at the tent are to carry the frames of the tabernacle, its crossbars, posts, and the bases, as well as the posts of the surrounding courtyards with their bases, pegs, ropes, all their equipments, and everything assigned to each man specific things he is to carry. This is the service of the Merarite clans as they work at the time under the direction of Ithamar, son of Aaron. The numbering of the Levite clans, Moses and Aaron, leaders of the community, counted the 30 to 50 years of age, who at the tent of meeting, counted by clans. This was the total of clans who counted them according to the Lord's command through Moses. The Gershon counted by the man from 30 to 50 years of age came to serve work and of meeting, counted by their clans 130. This was those who served meeting, counted them to the Lord's command. Right, older man from 30 to 50 years came to serve work and 200. This was the total right. Moses and leaders of Israel counted of the decline. Older man from 30 to 50 years of age came to do work and carry numbered the Lord's command. Each was assigned his work and told what to carry. Commanded Moses. Numbers. Purity of the camp. The Lord said to Israelites, anyone who has filing skin disease or a discharge of any kind, or who is of a dead body, but they will not where I dwell among them. These did so, so they sent them outside the camp, did just as the Lord had instructed Moses. Restitution for wrongs. I the Israelites, nor in any way to the Lord against they must make full restitution from the and the valued work. And yet all the from relative to restitution from the Lord and spirit with which is right for wrong to sacred contributions the Israelites bring to a priest. They give the test for an unfaithful wife. Then the Moses said to Moses, speak to the Israelites and say to them, if a man's wife goes astray, so that another man has sexual relations and her impurity is undetected, since there is no witness against her, as if he is impure, or if he is childless, even though he must also take an offering of barley flour on her behalf. He must not pour olive oil on it, or put incense grain offering for jealousy, a reminder of to draw attention to wrongdoing, and have her stand before the Lord. After the priest has had the run offering bitter water that brings a curse, then the priest shall put the woman under oath and say to her, patience with you, you have not gone astray and become bitter water that brings marriage to your husband, have made yourself impure by having sexual relations with. Your duty is to put the woman under this curse. As well, but it is enter your body so that your woman whom miscarries. Then the woman is so be it. The priest is and then wash them off in the bitter. He shall make the woman drink the bitter water that bringeth death, and his water that bringeth curse. Bitter suffering will enter her. Bring for jealousy, leave the Lord, and bring to know that the priest is the head of the community, the memorial of building. After that, if she has made unfaithful to the husband, will be the result. When she is drink the water that brings a curse and causes it will enter, the woman will swell, and her womb will not made herself impure, but she will be cleared of guilt and will be able to have children. This then is the law of mercy. When a woman goes astray and makes herself impure while married to her husband, or when feeling of jealousy come over a man because he suspects his wife, the priest is to have her stand before the Lord and is to apply this entire law to her. The husband will be innocent of any wrongdoing, but the woman will bear the consequences of her sin. Numbers chapter 6. The Nazarite. Lord said to Moses, speak to the Israelites and say to them, if a man or woman wants to make a special a vow of dedication to the Lord, drink from wine and other fermented drink, yeah, must eat grapes or raisins. So not eat anything that comes from fine. Seeds or a bird of their non-right foe, no razor may be used on their head. They must be holy till the period of their dedication. Their head, good coat on. The pure, the dedication that account that the are to consider isolated presence and that had on the side they out or is and to the one of the is lessons and presence of people. And that we are to and they must rededicate themselves to the Lord. That the previous days do not count. Filed there, they are to present their offerings to the Lord, a year-old male lamb without defect, or a burnt offering, a year-old ewe lamb without defect for a sin offering, a ram without defect for a fellowship offering, together with their grain offerings and drink offerings, and a basket of bread made with the finest flour and without yeast, thick loaves with olive oil mixed in, and thin loaves brushed with olive oil. The priest is to present all this before the Lord and make the sin offering and the burnt offering. He is to present the basket of unleavened bread and is to sacrifice the ram as a fellowship offering to the Lord, together with its grain offering and drink offering. Then at the entrance to the tent of meeting, the Nazarite must shave off the hair that symbolizes their dedication. They are to take the hair and put it in the fire, that is, under the sacrifice of the fellowship offering. After the Nazarite has shaved off the hair that symbolizes their dedication, the priest is to place it in their hands, a boiled shoulder of the ram, and one thick loaf and one thin loaf from the basket, both made without yeast. The priest shall then wave these before the Lord as a wave offering. They are holy and belong to the priest, together with the breast that was waved and the thigh that was presented. After that, the Nazarite might drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite who vows offerings to the Lord in accordance with their dedication, in addition to whatever else they can afford. They must fulfill the vows they have made, according to the law of the Nazarite. The priestly blessing, the Lord said to Moses, tell Aaron and his sons, this is how you are to bless these. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you, gracious to you. The Lord make his face toward you. That they will put my name on the Israelites, and I will bless them.